and asymptomatic
Several
testing.
student organizations at FGCU
And we're gonna play Guess the Song.
Hello, welcome to Hanging with the Executives here at the Bauer School of Music.
And you're watching ENTV.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Hard Hitters. I'm your host Sarah Mankowitz, and today I'm joined with
Ian Lynch.
Jay Kenneth.
We're gonna get right into it, guys. We've got the Super Bowl coming up as our next game, but first, let's recap and let's go over how we got to the Bucs and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. First, we had the Buccaneers beating out the Green Bay Packers, 31-26. It was a pretty close game. I mean, it kept going back and forth. The Packers kind of had a chance to take it in the end there, but they didn't. They had a couple interceptions that they caught that were great, but ultimately, their defense just didn't have what it takes to beat the Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers' offense looked fantastic. We said before that the Buccaneers looked kind of inconsistent, and we didn't know what Buccaneers team was going to play, but they definitely were the better Buccaneers, I must say. What do you guys think about this game?
Yeah, you talked about the interceptions that they had. Like, the Packers had chances to come back and win the game. It's not like they were out of it. Like, they had a few chances. There's the controversial run in the final 2 minutes where he could have ran and scored. My hot take is, even if he ran, I don't think Rodgers would have made it to the end zone, to be honest.
I agree.
But taking that hypothetical out, I don't know what it is with Aaron Rodgers, but when he gets to that final game, he just always chokes. Like, out of the 4 times in the past 7 seasons that they've made it, they've lost. So I don't know what to do with that situation.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, with the interceptions, they had chances. I mean, Alexander had 2 interceptions in the late half of the second half, and they just couldn't capitalize on it. I mean, you know, they went down to the red zone, 3 chances to score, couldn't get in the end zone, and then you saw that they pulled up a field goal, which has been a huge controversial topic. You know, if they might have gotten that last chance, would they have scored? Who knows? Brady looked okay. I mean, threw 3 interceptions. Their defense played amazing. That's what kept them in the game. So that's off to them.
Yeah, you mentioned. You mentioned the field goals. This season, the Packers were the #1 team in the NFL for scoring when they were in the red zone. So everyone's like, "Why are you taking those 2 field goals? Like,
Right.
the Super Bowl's on the line. Go out and do something."
Right.
So I thought that was interesting. And yeah, like you said, I mean, Rodgers played a better game than Brady. There's no doubt. But at the end of the day, like,
Yeah. You're gonna have to take those chances.
yeah, exactly.
And then moving on, we got the Bills versus the Chiefs. This game was not as close as the Packers and the Buccaneers game. The Chiefs ended up winning 38-24. I mean, the Bills started out good. They had a 9-0 lead in the first part of the game, but once they had that lead in the beginning, they just weren't able to keep that lead, and the Chiefs pulled ahead of them, and the Chiefs just stayed ahead of them the rest of the game. Mahomes played exceptionally well. I know there was a lot of controversy about his concussion and him not playing or whatever, but he proved everyone wrong, and he said, "I'm still here to win this," and they're looking fantastic in the Super Bowl. But what do you guys think about this game?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the Chiefs have been explosive all season. You know, they've showed that they've got so many weapons on the offense. It's not Travis Kelce, it's not Tyreek Hill, it's not, Nicole Hardman. I mean, they just shown a willingness to score at every opportunity. And the Bills have played great this season, but could they keep up with the Chiefs at the top? Josh Allen played great. He played great. Their defense just they showed up. They showed up and they got those key stops.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my answer short. Patrick Mahomes. Like,
Yeah.
Whoever has Patrick Mahomes on their team, like, you're most likely going to win. And you mentioned the concussion. He looked great, even though everyone was like, I don't know, it's kind of iffy. But like we mentioned last week, we knew he was gonna play. Like, there was no question about it. But yeah, like you mentioned, the defense stepped up and they looked good, and they made the plays when they needed to.
Definitely. And then so upcoming, we've got the Super Bowl, the game of the season. We've got the Buccaneers playing against the Chiefs. I personally have the Chiefs for this. I dare you guys to disagree with me, actually. Like, the Buccaneers, they've looked great this past week against the Packers. They showed that they are still here. They're still here to win it. Playoff Brady is a different breed of Brady, but I don't think that it's going to be enough to go against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I have the Chiefs as well. Like you mentioned, Patrick Mahomes, like, he's putting up crazy numbers, and he led them to 2 straight Super Bowls, and he's what, 25? Like, he's thriving right now. Like, I mean, yeah, he's going up against playoff Brady, who, I mean, honestly, he didn't look that hot last week. Like, the Packers bailed him out a few times, so, I mean, it'll definitely be interesting. But these two teams met in the regular season, and it was one of the closest games for the Chiefs. So I'm definitely interested to see, like, how the Bucs are coming into this game, what changes they made. But I think as far as the Chiefs, they need to hold on to the ball, which hasn't been a huge issue for them this season. They've been pretty consistent with not having turnovers because you can't get Brady extra possessions, especially in the playoffs. And both teams have questionable injuries, but I'm 99.9% sure most of the people on that list will be playing, so they're both going to be at full strength, and it's going to be a really fun game to watch.
Really, also going to be really fun because the Buccaneers are the first team ever to host a Super Bowl with their playing in. I mean, no team has ever played in a Super Bowl at home before, so that's definitely an advantage for the Buccaneers. I'd say a little unfair, but I still don't think that it's going to be enough to beat the Chiefs. Please.
Yeah, I mean, it's really tough to count out Tom Brady. I mean, probably the greatest quarterback of all time. And then gotta give a hats off to him because he, a lot of questions in the offseason. Would he play without Belichick? Could they be successful without Belichick? And he showed. I mean, you want to get Super Bowl. Look, it's hard to count out Brady. We talked about they played in the regular season very close to him. I think it was 3 points.
Yeah, it was a field goal.
Yeah. But look, I mean, Tom Brady struggled against the Packers. Chiefs defense is a lot better defense than the Packers. So I just don't see them having enough to get them to another Super Bowl. 2 in a row for Patrick Mahomes already solidifying his place in history. So going with the Chiefs.
All right, very interesting stuff. Don't forget to tune in next week when we will still have our last episode of Hard Hitters. We'll be going over the Super Bowl and over the season a little bit too. Thank you guys so much for